Welcome to another episode of the Thrifty Wrist. I'm Joe. And today we're reviewing the CASIO Data Bank, or the CASIO Calculator Watch in gold. Recommended retail price on this watch is $142 US. I actually bought this for 55 Australian dollars a few years ago, I think when it came out, which is about 37 US. Movement, quartz, it's a digital watch. ATM rating is actually 100 meters. Case size 32 mil, 22 mil lug, and it's a mineral crystal. Gloves are on. We'll have a bit of a closer look at the CASIO Data Bank. So you can sort of see that the PVD's worn off a little bit on the top there. I mean, I've had this watch for close to 8 years. I might get a wear every couple of weeks. The bracelet's a bit of a hair catcher. You can actually see a couple of my hairs that are still stuck in it. You do notice it when you first put it on, that it does catch a couple of hairs, but then you sort of get used to it and you sort of forget a little bit about it. That taper looks really smart. You can wear this watch sort of as a casual watch or as a bit more of a formal watch, but you can sort of see that PVD sort of has worn off a little bit there, which is surprising. If you were to pay full recommended retail price for this, you'd be pretty disappointed. Pretty standard clasp for this, sort of like that clamp clasp. Looks pretty neat, closes up pretty neat. I pretty much never use this as a calculator. It's really a bit of a statement piece. I know it's one of the original smart watches, but you know, it does work. And so every now and then people ask you to use it as a bit of a joke, but you don't really use it. It's kind of hard to click the buttons. I don't really use it enough to really know how to navigate through all of the different screens. It does have a little light that sort of has a couple of seconds when you click it. You can't really see it during the daytime, but it's pretty useful at nighttime. The PVD's worn down quite a bit, as you can see. I guess I didn't really notice it until I sort of started to get a bit closer here, but I don't really wear it all that often. I might have only worn it around about a couple of hundred times. And you can see here where the strap, where the bracelet rubs against the bottom of the bracelet there, and after the clasp, how it's really worn down quite a lot. I mean, this is an expensive watch when you pay retail. You can sort of see how it's faded around the face there quite a bit. But in reality, it's a good conversation piece. It's a great little watch. It's not, something that you can wear every day and know that it's going to take a beating. It's probably something that you might wear as a bit of a fashion item or a statement piece. But let's get this on the wrist and see how it looks. Gloves are off, watch is on wrist. And you can see here that I wear this a bit snug. Being an oblong shape, it takes up quite a lot of the wrist surface area there. But otherwise, it's actually quite comfortable, even though it looks like it's a bit bulky, sort of widthways on the wrist. And that is the CASIO Data Bank in gold.